A southern Indiana school district learned some kids were skipping school because they didn't have any clean clothes to wear.
WDRB's Sarah Sidery shows us how their teachers jumped into action to do something about it.
These washers and dryers were just put in at Silver Creek High School, giving more kids access to something they may not have at home.
On average, a kid will miss 6 to 8 days a school year because they don't have clean clothes or because they're not clean.
It's something that hit home this past year at Silver Creek High School.
And found out that we had some students who were missing school because they were embarrassed that they didn't have clean clothes to wear.
Whether kids didn't have a washer or dryer at home or they couldn't afford to go to the laundromat.
We started thinking, well, let's see what we can do.
Teachers Dee Kramer and Amanda Albrand run the school's food pantry. They started raising money to open a free laundry facility inside the school.
We were getting checks in for $10, for $25, $800. I mean, it was whatever people could afford to give. I got goosebumps talking about it.
Because of the pandemic, washers and dryers were on back order for 7 months. In the meantime, the local laundromat gave gift cards to students in need.
This was a 9th grade boy and said, if we give you this card, will you actually do your laundry? And he said, every day. That was on a Friday.
Yeah.
And we found out on Monday he did
It was over 100 pounds of laundry that they did over the weekend.
Students can use the school's facility anonymously. It has its own back entrance, sending kids home with a bag of clean clothes and meeting some of their basic needs.
They're more likely, first of all, to come to school. And secondly, to be able to learn while they're here because they're not worried about what anybody else is saying about them or thinking about them.
It's a true blessing. Those who can, they give, they help. And that helps those who can't.
Sarah Sidery, WDRB News.
That's a great story.
Wow, what an awesome thing that community came together to do for those students.
Something you wouldn't think about,
No,
except the people in the school knew what was going on.
And it's so important.